Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Andrew and welcome back to 3DIY. Today I've got something a little different for you. I thought I would do a time-lapse of me painting this little Majora's Mask, which I'm selling on my Etsy shop. I got this model on Thingiverse. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to get it and print it out for yourself, but I thought that it would be fun to just kind of talk over the painting process and maybe give you a little insight into what goes into making one of these little painted guys. So first off, I didn't paint a base coat on this, which I kind of regret because you really do need to. The paint doesn't take super well to the plastic, but I just thought I would go in multiple coats and just have the base coat basically be the color that's going to go on there. It's not really a huge deal, but usually I'd like to paint these things black before I get going on them. As you can see with the orange on the eyes here, it doesn't really go on great the first go. It's pretty sheer, so especially with the orange, you got to really build up the colors. That's partially to do with the quality of the paint though. This is actually the second Majora's Mask I've painted. The first one I keep on my shelf and it's not quite the same color scheme. I thought I'd take some artistic liberties and make a more muted version of the Majora's Mask, kind of like a dark pastel situation. And the person who bought this one on my Etsy shop requested the original colors, which I am actually really happy to make because I'm not super fond of the one that I have on my shelf, if I'm perfectly honest. I think that the original colors pop a lot more, and I feel like I didn't really realize my vision with that one, but this one's very bright and vibrant. I really like how this one turned out. I actually ended up coming back in with a more vibrant red on the red section because this one was just a little bit too dull for me, but that's not in the video. I did that after I was done. Alright, so here I'm mixing up a nice light color for the middle of the eyes to add that sort of like gradient effect where it gets lighter towards the center. Adds a lot of depth and I really like that. You'll notice me turning my phone screen on and off to look at the reference of the original Majora's Mask artwork to make sure that I'm getting these colors super right, and yeah, I really like it. I have a lot of fun painting little models like this. I find it really relaxing. You just get to kind of like zone out, maybe listen to a podcast or something, and just kind of paint away. It's really fun. I really love the way that the paint on these little spines on the side turned out. It's so cool. I find it fun like trying to like, I guess, replicate stuff that looks like it's hand painted. It's just kind of like a fun effect where it's like, I'm not trying to make it look like anything that it isn't. I just get to like be all splotchy with the paint. The details are kind of interesting because a lot of the details on this mask are obviously like three-dimensional and part of the model, but these details here at the end are just something I kind of have to freehand over top, and I kind of like that. It adds a little bit of a personal touch to the model, especially since I didn't design it myself. Something I didn't do with the original model was these fine line details around the mask. I made perfectly white on my original model, and in this one I took them and I made like the ones that are on the purple section just the lightest purple, and the ones on the red section like a really pale light red, which I thought was a nice touch. And now I just got to go in with the black details and really polish it up. You'd be surprised how much better it looks once I go over these black outline bits that I was a little bit sloppy with and just clean everything up and make it look super pristine. I really like it. So let me know in the comments down below if you think that these quick model time-lapse painting videos are something that you want to see some more of on the channel, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to get yourself one of these Majora's Masks, I do hand paint them and sell them on my Etsy shop, and you can find a link in the description and use coupon code YouTube10 for 10% off. So yeah, not too shabby. Alright, thanks for watching everybody.
Thanks for watching this episode of 3DIY. Don't forget to click that like button if you liked it. Click or tap on the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. If you want to support the show and download the models I make here to print for yourself, head over to our Patreon.